Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Rochester Red Wings and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Leandro Velasmo, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Digging in, Rich Kessler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Giro?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. One out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. High pop up. Tovar is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, Sean McDonald. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Ortiz. And that's the 3rd out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Jack Valenzuela will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box, Sid Alfonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Sid Alfonso.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anders moves over. One down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Flowers comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. At the plate, Derek Kovar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Mike Saltzman. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Standing in now, Danny Ortiz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Asuncion will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, John Flowers, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now batting, Agustin Pineda. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting next, first baseman, Brock.
So striding forward now, Brock Stassi, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Ryan Flaherty. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Ryan Flaherty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Pedro Florimon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flaherty leads off second with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anders has it in his tracks. 1 away.
all right. Here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Striding into the box, Michael Anders. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High pop-up. McDonald has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Rob Vickers fouled away. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Asuncion will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. At the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down.
Batting 8, shortstop, Eduardo.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
High in the air down the right field line. Alfonso giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Stepping into the box, Daniel Asuncion. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Flaherty waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Sid Alfonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sid Alfonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Asuncion, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
At the plate, Carlos Pulido, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Anders will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Tovar.
Ready for another chance, Derek Tovar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The pitch. Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Mike Saltzman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Asuncion is there, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rich Kessler, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alfonso moves over. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 25, Lloyd Anders.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lloyd Anders. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Popped him up. Pulido calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 5, Sean McDonald.
So stepping in, Sean McDonald. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Danny Ortiz. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Danny Ortiz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. McDonald is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Ryan Flaherty, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Pedro Florimon. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Into the box now, Michael Anders. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Asuncion moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Rob Vickers. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Flowers waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, John Flowers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Line towards center field, and there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensive.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits. You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman,
stepping in, Ehire Adrianza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Flowers, the runner at third. Pineda is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Eduardo Ramirez, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Bold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he fouls this one off. Second and third, 2 away. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Sid Alfonso.
Leading off for the Iron Pigs, right fielder, Sid Alfonso.
Now here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit back up the middle. Ramirez is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos Pulido.
Digging in, Carlos Pulido. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box, Derek Tovar. Hit the other way out toward right field. Asuncion on the move. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Mike Saltzman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Daniel Asuncion. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Rich Kessler. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in now, Lloyd Anders. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flaherty scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Danny Ortiz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Danny Ortiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Asuncion looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Ryan Flaherty. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Pedro Florimon.
In now, Pedro Florimon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Anders. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Adrianza is calling for it. the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Rob Vickers. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to right. Asuncion is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. The Iron Pigs lead this one 2-0. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Into the box now, Sean McDonald. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Skied into straightaway right. Alfonso is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Center fielder number 13.
Striding in, John Flowers. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
In there, 2-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Polito has it. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Now in the box, Agustin Pineda. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Flowers, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2, and it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Brock Stassi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Popped him up. Tovar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 2-0. Diego Pena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Diego Pena.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Sid Alfonso. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Sid Alfonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Flowers is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Into the box, Carlos Pulido.
Pulido.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Flowers is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Tovar.
Standing in, Derek Tovar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Flowers is in pursuit, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Ehire Adrianza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ortiz is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting,
Into the box now, Eduardo Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ortiz moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Asuncion. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. John Avalos will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
John Avalos.
Mike Saltzman will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Mike Saltzman.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
Into the box, Danny Ortiz.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Avalos, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup. Saltzman on at first, nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Flowers on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next will be the designated hitter, Pedro Florimon, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. And they get the double play at third. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rich Kessler. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. Tovar loves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Number 25, Lloyd.
Stepping up to the plate, Lloyd Anders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Vickers is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. So coming to the plate, Sean McDonald. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Looped out towards short. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Iron Pigs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leandro Velasmil earned his 9th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Jack Valenzuela pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Iron Pigs. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Wings, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 11-1. Sean Kelly collected win number 3 this year as the Nationals took care of the Padres 2-1. It was their 7th straight victory. Drew Steckenrider collected his first W this season, leading Miami past the Mets 2-1. Jason Hayward had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Cubs get by the Indians 5-0. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-4. Zach Davies grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 3-1. Michael Wacha earned the 3rd W of his season as St. Louis pushed past the Royals 2-1. The Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. The Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-4. The Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. Ryan Dull earned the win, his 4th this season, as Oakland took down the Mariners 1-0. The New York Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-4. Garrett Cole grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Astros got past the Giants 4-2. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.